What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Arcane, Season 2, Episode 8. So last time where we left off, we got the backstory on Jayce, Echo, and Heimerdinger. So Heimerdinger sacrificed himself so that Echo could go back, and I don't know, he didn't really go back, I don't think, with, like, the intention of, I'm gonna save the world, but he wanted to get home. Jayce definitely came back with a mission to save the world. Now, do I think killing Viktor was the way to do it? I don't know. Personally, I think you should have gone back farther to when you invented Hex Tech and destroyed it. But then you probably shouldn't interact with your past self, so it's like, I don't know. I don't know. But then again, maybe you don't. Like, maybe you just, like, embody the younger version of yourself, sort of thing. I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know. Whatever. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna pick up with the fallout of Isha firing that gun with the 2 hex cores inside of it. And Jayce killing Viktor. And then I'll probably pick up with Mel. But also Echo. Like, where is he gonna go when he gets here? Is he going to go back to the exact, place and time where he, left? I don't know. We'll see. Only one way to find out. Let's jump into it. Also, I have my Arcane cup. What's gonna happen, bro? She busted out of her restraints, but and burned through her clothes, maybe? Oh. Girl. Like a god. Whoa. Oh, okay. Outfit change. And a new hairstyle.
There is no time like your first.
First, what? First time using your powers?
One of you? A mage?
We each have our own expressions. Yours is quite rare. An empath, attuned to the ethereal.
Whoa.
Able to sense others' inner selves and bend their magic.
Oh.
Your power has merit.
But should one want you dead, a simple blade would do nicely.
Where is my
You're still human.
Regrettably, his fate wasn't among your mother's lies.
You killed him.
I gave Ambessa every opportunity to atone for her transgressions.
She chose pride over progeny.
Your talents develop quickly. It's no coincidence. The Arcane is waking up.
What has my mother done?
That's true. It doesn't seem like it's a good thing.
Rivaling even the ancient rune wars.
Oh, you mean like what
Ambessa
Jayce's
sits
Hex
at the
Tech
helm,
will?
blinded by her thirst for legacy. Our efforts to divert her course have foundered.
We can't afford another failure. This is what
Yo,
you see
look
in
at
me. A silver
the wizard at the
bullet.
top.
I see salvation of your city, countless others beyond.
She's my mother. For all her faults, she has always done what she thought was best for the family.
Who gives a fuck what she thinks is best for your family? I'm sorry, Mel, but, like, who gives a fuck? Like, that's the whole problem right there, is that's such a subjective thing. Like, what you think is best for your family doesn't mean what's best is what's... Oh my fucking god, I'm so upset I can't talk. That doesn't mean that's what's best for the entire world. So, sorry if Mommy Dearest has got to go, but she's got to go. Sorry, that was me being such a bitch. But, like, I don't like Ambessa, so I'm sorry. But, like, Mommy Dearest has got to go. Like, sorry, Mother Gothel. You gotta go, bitch. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, well, for all her faults, she's always done what she believed was best. I mean, she never would have done all of this if she thought it would lead to the end of the world. Doesn't matter, bitches. Like, if the way to save the world is your mom's gotta go, then your mom's gotta go, honey. Your mom's got to go. Like she said earlier in this conversation, like, she literally chose this war, this feud against them over her son. Like, it's her greed and ambition. Like, she just never stops. She doesn't think about the consequences of her actions. You know, okay, remember when I was talking in the review and I was like, people sometimes are so consumed with progress that they don't think about the ramifications of that progress, of discovering the unknown. But, okay, this is what I equated to. Remember now what my friend and I were talking about. We were talking about Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer himself regrets ever creating the nuclear bomb. Sorry, but oh my god. Anyway, so, but I get it, right? It's such a complex thing because it's like, well, if he didn't get there first, the Germans would have, or anyone, someone else would have, most likely the Germans. But still, that technology should never have been created. We should never have let our curiosity or our greed get the best of us in that way, to the point where, or even fear consuming us. I mean, I'm sure that plays a role as well, to the point where you create a weapon of mass destruction. Like, not only do you have no care or regard for, you know, humanity, but for the fucking planet, like the innocent life, like plant life, animals. I mean, maybe you think I'm crazy for it, but it's like, because you just can't let your fucking greed go, you damn it, maybe an entire planet, if we all, like, it's, I mean, now it's mutually assured destruction. Like, once it's out there, everyone needs to have it so that we all, like I said, it's mutually assured destruction. That's what keeps everyone from putting their finger on the trigger, on the button. But imagine if that, like, that never, I mean, this is the fuck that is, I could just talk in circles about this, because if it wasn't that, we'd come up with some other way to kill each other, and it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on, such as humanity. Like, that's just who we are. We can't help it. We give in to our base, most, I don't know, destructive, just awful instincts and emotions far more often than, like, I don't know, the good ones. But it's just sad that, like, we're just so, more often than not, I feel like, yeah, we just give in to those darker urges rather than, and it's true, like, and again, like, it goes into, like, something else they said. This episode reminds me of, like, the path to peace is a bloody one, most of the time. I'm not gonna say every time, because I'm no historian, but I would say probably most of the time, the path to peace is a bloody one. Like, how you get there is not very peaceful. I'm sorry, I'm going on a fucking tangent, but, like, oh my god, I can't believe that. I figured that Ambessa had something to do with it, because this constant push for hex tech, hex tech, hex tech. Not only are we putting it in the civilians' hands, Viktor kind of healing people, but oh my god, I almost said Medarda. Ambessa constantly pushing, like, my soldiers need to have it, my soldiers need to have it. I mean, look at how many scientists she fucking killed, or just were lambs to the slaughter in her, like, quest to finally conquer or get her hands on or possess, own Hextech. I mean, their lives meant nothing. Nothing. Your mom is a piece of shit, Mel. Like, she's a piece of shit. She's gotta go. She's gotta go, bro.
Your brother thought so too, until he uncovered her secret. Your birth, the entire course of your life, was no accident.
Really?
She hid you because you are that which she covets most.
Oh, no one else can have her. Yeah, always a weapon. That's so true. Like I said earlier, like, she wants Hextech and only she can have Hextech. She did not want these witches getting their hands on it. Which she was wrong about what they wanted. They wanted Mel, which maybe, no, she thought they wanted Hextech. Okay, anyway, whatever. But yeah. Wow. I hate her. I just hate her so much. I hate people like that. Like, you just can't let your fucking greed go, your ambition. Like, it's never enough for you. It's never enough power. It's never enough resources. Never enough, I don't know, whatever it is. Just power in any sense of the word. It's never enough. You're never fucking satisfied until you destroy the entire world. Like, that shit drives me up a motherfucking wall. Oh my god.
Those untouched by the Arcane fear us.
What is this?
A welcome to your future.
They want to save the world. I got it. But the music feels a bit ominous. So it's just crazy. Like, listen, the whole lesson here felt like they were saying, well, okay, hang on. I don't even know where to start. The Arcane is dangerous in the wrong hands. They believe their hands are the right hands, I guess, and they're gonna save the world with their magic. The people who don't have magic or are untouched by the Arcane fear us. Maybe that's true, but why do you believe that you're the right one? How do I phrase that sentence? Why do you guys believe that you are like these chosen ones? That you should be the ones whose hands can contain or use magic? Like, why do you feel that you should be able to use magic? Why? Because you naturally just can, and it wasn't like artificially created. It's natural. You're just naturally able to use it, so you're kind of like, you're not going against nature. Maybe. But maybe no one should use magic. Maybe that's the lesson. What is the lesson? Is it that magic should never be used, or it should only be used in the right hands? And who decides whose hands are right? I mean, it just comes down to, like, I guess, same thing, like a weapon, right? The weapon itself isn't evil, maybe. It's the person who's using it. But, a gun's just not gonna, like, get up and start shooting people, right? It's the person who decides to pick that up. But if it was never created, if they'd never had access to it, can't necessarily say they'd never kill anyone. You can kill with your bare hands, but it would certainly be not as easy for them, right? So, I don't know, whatever. I don't even know what I'm fucking trying to say anymore. God damn it! The mind is just going and flowing and flowing.
A dream age. Sister.
I don't know, Mo. We'll see what you're on, but you heavily contributed to the end of the world by constantly pushing Jayce. Just come on, hurry up. It's almost done. It's fine. Put it out there as is. Like, no, we should have fine-tuned it and made sure everything was Gucci before we just threw out this new technology that we don't even really understand yet. But sure, because Mel wants to, I don't know, further her own, I don't know, career. Ooh, yeah, he died. How many people died, though? How many people? She probably killed so many people. Isha. Okay. This is gonna be a long reaction if I don't shut up. Oh my god, I almost went, boo! Sorry, I don't feel bad. That guy was a dick. And he's dead too. You're gonna take the blood and go use it to heal your daughter or some shit, I'm sure.
We do not lament a warrior's death. We avenge it.
Avenge it? You're the fucking reason he's dead in the first place. Because of you and your goddamn warpath.
The blood should sustain Viktor for a short while.
Okay, that's who that is.
It is up to his own will.
Doctor, your
Okay.
ingenuity deserves praise.
Viktor.
Sounds evil as hell.
I am
Great.
Iron Man. Sorry.
The world I now see
is more lucid.
Damn, lucid.
You can inhabit your followers.
Whoa.
We are one.
Oh, we are one.
Glorious evolution.
Damn.
or it could have been. I I sense my twilight approaching.
Ooh.
An anomaly festers beneath the hex gates. I believe it has the capacity to complete the Doctor's transformation.
This will allow
Never let shit go, bro. Oh my god. Fuck.
if you agree to empower every soldier I bring you.
No. Viktor.
I will evolve all those willing.
For why, dude? Really? Just so you can eliminate death? Like, it's a natural part of life. Nobody should live forever, my guy. Imagine somebody like Ambessa living forever. We're singed. Fuck no, bro. No.
It took all of 3 docs to patch you up.
Wow. He speaks.
Loris?
Wasn't sure you'd pull through. Think that thick noggin of yours.
I mean, I think he has spoken before, but he barely speaks.
She saved your life. If you will just calm down for one
Just
minute.
eavesdropping.
Never have done the same for her.
We'll never know, will we? You didn't let me in on that part of your plan.
Oh.
Clearly the right call, since you still can't trust her enough not to shove her in a box.
Trust? You believe I'm so daft I can't recognize a contingency? She wasn't there for my benefit. She was there because you didn't trust me to follow through.
Can you blame me? How long were you sidled up with that shifty, self-serving war pig? She oinked poison in your ear and you just ate it.
That's
I
facts.
know.
That's true. She's not proud of it.
We can't erase our mistakes.
That's
None of
true.
us.
Unless you're Echo!
Second chance.
Or Jayce, kind of. I don't know why the fucking wizard didn't send him back further. But, yeah, alright. Probably because that's too far, and then it kind of just fucks the entire show. But, yeah.
If you're here to
Oh, she just lets her food rot. She's not eating.
make sure to finish the job.
Oh my god.
Vi thinks you've changed.
She sounds so sad.
She can't accept what you and
Whoa.
There are no happy endings.
She hates herself.
No amount of good deeds can undo our crimes.
Do what you came here to do.
Hating you. I've hated myself. I just don't have the energy for it any longer.
Mm.
I didn't know your mom was there. It probably wouldn't have made
No,
a difference.
probably not.
I didn't know.
She was just so emotional in that moment. She wasn't thinking clearly. Also, she was plagued by constant, like, PTSD episodes. I feel for her, man. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. She fucked up big time, but it's like she lives with a mental illness, so I have to cut her some slack. You know, she's not, like, completely lucid all the time. She's not really aware of, like, what she's doing until after she's already done it. Here we go. Man, you two are, like, now the antithesis of each other. He hates everything magic, and you're, like, the personification of it. Kind of.
Why just me? Why not save all of them?
I think it was kind of more of a reflex.
How can I know you aren't lying to me?
Why would you think I am?
Because you used me and Viktor for Hex Tech.
Yeah.
You called us investments.
Two brilliant young inventors who shared a penchant for impossible surprises, carrying magic from myth to machine, rallying the hope and hearts of a nation. You were a wise investment.
Girl, what? Are you serious?
Allow us a moment
Oh,
of
shit.
Jayce. We must talk.
Like, what I really... I have to check myself at the door. I really do. Because, like, I really, for one second, kind of wanted to go off on her because she's like, you were a wise investment. But it's like, how do you not see the damage? I mean, I guaranteed... Or, sorry, granted, she doesn't... Okay, let me finish my sentence first. How do you not see the damage that this invention, this hex tech, has created? Like, how do you not see the damage it's done? How? Granted, she's not gonna be aware of how damaging it is, like Jayce's. I mean, she has some sort of inkling, to, you know, because of the conversation she had earlier with the other witch. But I'm just like, how are you still defending that? Like, what? I don't know. Like, I just don't get that. It was a good investment. Like, how are you, like, still looking at it, like, from a business standpoint? Where's your fucking heart? Was it a good investment? Your investment literally leads to the end of the world, so was it a good investment? Not really. Any profit you would have made is zilch now, because the world fucking ends. So, like, how was it really a good investment? If we're talking long game, it was the worst investment possible, but sure, okay.
Benefited from my knowledge of this place.
That was a long time
I really just don't get this bitch.
Jones, I would have shown you the merits of my work. Our work.
No.
Sound evil.
This is your obsession. Everything you've done to these people, you did alone.
No. You, Mel, and Viktor play a part. All three of you. Oh. She's a baby, man. She doesn't even understand her power.
Stirs within you.
Like, she stands no chance against him. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I underestimated her.
For all our sakes, stay away from the Hex Gates.
Why don't you tell him what you've seen?
The glorious evolution is destined. Let us instead do this once again as partners.
You're triggering me, bro.
My partner died in this room.
It was my sincere desire to avoid this.
Viktor's out here trying to play God, dude. And I'm not down with the mission, bro. I'm just not. You're tampering with things that should not be tampered with. Ooh. Is he really dead? He's connected to all of them, right? So it's like, he's probably not dead. Maybe just that body. Oh, God. Fucking gag me. And not in a good way. Oh, my God. Sorry, that was... I didn't expect to make a sex joke. It just kind of happened. Oh my god. I've been reading way too much smut lately. Oh my god.
Begin the process.
Yeah, I figured you weren't dead.
Killing is a cycle. One that started long before Vanda and me, and that will continue long after the two of you.
That's true.
Jinx, I think the cycle only ends when you find the will to walk away.
But more than just her, I mean, a lot of people would need to learn that lesson.
What are you doing?
I swiped these from the guard station.
She's getting her out.
If you come, help use all that explosive potential of yours for good, maybe we could rewrite your story like you did with Zahn. What do you think?
Maybe, with the help of Echo, go back in time. She just told her what she wanted to hear. Or did she mean it? I don't know. She just seems so dead inside.
You're never gonna give up on me, are you?
Oh!
Hey!
have to worry about me anymore.
Whoa.
You don't need to feel guilty about being happy. You deserve to be with her. Wait.
She's gonna sacrifice herself.
Version of me. What are you gonna do? Break the cycle. Thanks.
By walking away? You gonna isolate yourself? She's not. Something's gonna happen, bro. She's gonna end up sacrificing herself to save the future, but I just don't know how. Because I still haven't seen that image yet. Where she's like this and like Vander's behind her.
Been confused about a lot lately.
Oh, God, he's infected, bro, and I just don't know, man. Is that eventually gonna kill him? Wow. Wow, even people from Zon. Yes, sir.
We don't have much time. This isn't a fight for ideals or territory. It's a fight for humanity itself. I'm asking, no begging you, every one of you, top side and bottom, to aid us in this coming war. And it will be a war.
In one episode?
Now, this
Jeez.
isn't a fair request, but it is our only hope. The forces against us are too great. We need every hand we can get.
Who is that? Oh, common enemy. Bringing them together.
We're abandoning the city's outskirts to stage our defense at the Hex Gates. The final bastion of our salvation.
Wow.
If you choose to flee, don't stop running. But I'm choosing to fight. And I pray that you will
Chills.
join me.
Yes, sir. I'm down for the cause. Let's fuck Viktor, Ambessa, and company up. Please. Guarding the gate. Phew, it's like a bull.
You really think I needed all the guards at the Hex Gates? Sorry to say, you've grown a bit predictable.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't with this. Caitlyn really pissed me off, like the last, I don't know, 4 episodes.
I saw someone.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
I don't fucking care.
Okay, go for it. If you don't care, I don't care. It's your relationship. But that's not what I would care about. I would be more like the fact that she's just been a fucking puppet. Willingly, too. It's like you knew she was using you, right? Now I'm gonna have a chat with Mommy Dearest. We'll see how this goes. You gonna try and talk her down? Like, Mom, you need to give this up. Your thirst for power is gonna destroy everything.
You're alive.
I know.
Yes, that fucking glare. Oh my god, yes, that was everything.
You know a facade. They're nothing but lies.
Really?
You taught me the best lies come wrapped in truth. What really happened to Kino?
Your brother was struck with curiosity. He got caught in their web and with every action grew more deeply entangled.
So you let him die?
I carried him in my belly, nursed him from my bosom. He was all the sweetness in my heart. For that they took him, carved into me a wound that will never close.
And?
I pray you never suffer the agony of being forced to forsake one child to save another.
You should have come.
That justifies everything you've done since then?
Tolerable. I did what you could not. For you. For the family.
Huh? Really?
Kyoto
Come on,
has
bro.
Nothing to do with your feud.
Facts.
This is more than vengeance, child. These mages dangle over our heads a sword that impales us should we rise too high. Their very nature violates the most core of Noxian principles, that every one of us is equal on the battlefield. that through cunning, sweat, and steel, we shape our destinies.
Are you really that obsessed because someone's stronger than you, has more power than you, that, like, that justifies everything that you're doing? Like I said, like, this thirst for power. Like, you have to be... Okay, fine. You want to... I would say, really, she needs to be the best or the most powerful. Like, really, it's a level playing field. As long as we're evenly matched, as long as we're at equal power levels, everything's Gucci. No, you wouldn't be satisfied with that. You have to one-up them. But... And I get it. Like, it just comes from a place of fear. But... Not that it justifies it. Like, and then again, like, you're just, like, singed. So because you want to save your daughter, that justifies every life you've taken, experimented on, like, the shimmer, like, all that. Like, you, seriously, bitch? Sacrificing the people of Zaun, Piltover, like, all that is okay in your eyes? So that the witches can't, like, hang this sword above your head and, like you said, if you, pretty much they're like, if you get a little too big for your britches, we have more power than you, we'll knock your ass down a peg. We'll remind you of what place you're in. We'll put you back in your place time and time and time again. She pisses me off. So because of that, that justifies everything you've done. Really. What a petulant little bitch. You're a fucking child. Like, you're such a fucking child. Let it go, bitch. You don't need to be number one. You don't need to be the most powerful. Who cares if you're not? Have they gone out of their way to fuck with you since then? No. But the fact that they could is a problem. That she just can't let it go. But they could. But they could. But they could. So because they could, I'm gonna kill or sacrifice, maim, murder, make anyone a scapegoat until I attain the power needed to put them in their place so that I can hold a sword over their head. Like, grow up. Oh my god.
You still lack the wrath necessary to defeat an enemy like the Rose.
They don't need to be defeated. Let it go. Like,
I found another way.
Oh.
An army that need never fear death.
What's the trade-off? You lose your fucking humanity? No, thanks. Keep your immortality. Fuck me, dude. Or destroy the world.
I begin the process.
What's gonna be left after this, bitch? Like, nothing. Fucking ashes. She's so fucking stupid. Like, she's so blind. And Viktor. All this awareness. Oh, I see now, but you don't see. You see nothing. How do you not see how ignorant you are? What happened to that?
I will miss Hawks.
No. You won't.
You won't even be human anymore, bro. That's why you're not gonna miss it. Like, you won't be you. You won't be the man she fell in love with. I can't believe you really think that this is what's best for humanity, for the world. Not dying. Like, but the trade-off is they lose who they are. They won't be them anymore. Off. You take lives to save lives? Huh. It's just, again, it's the thing he said. And he's trying, he thinks he's doing something good, but it's evil, it's wrong, it's unnatural. Ooh, Vander. crossed the line for sure. So, Vander, what you did bring him back, but I wonder if Vander will actually have some clarity, lucidity, to use the word they used earlier. Like, I wonder, because I told you in that thumbnail I saw, like, he was like, it's like he was jumping after her, like, after Jinx to try and save her or something. So I'm just waiting for that scene to happen. So obviously that kind of spoiled things for me, but yeah. Oh, hopefully I didn't spoil that for you guys. Hopefully you're not watching this unless you already watched every episode, but I already mentioned it before, so I spoiled you probably a couple episodes ago. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to add to it. I said everything pretty much in my reaction, and I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. It's probably an hour. But yeah, it's just like this is a prime example of letting, I think, your curiosity outweigh, I think, like, I mean, multiple things probably, like logic or reason, like objectivity. Like, how do you not see that, like, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. I mean, he doesn't. I guess I really just need to check myself again at the door. Like, I have context, right? Like, I have the whole last episode where we saw the future, like, Jayce's perspective. I have that. They don't. So I have to remind myself that, like, I have a perspective that they don't, and I need to keep that in perspective. Check myself at the door. So I apologize that I was very heated this episode, but it's just, like, for somebody who's so smart, and, like, again, like you said, the more you learn, the more you understand about the universe, the world, whatever, the more you realize how ignorant you really are. So it's like, how... understanding that, like, you had that mindset last episode, like, how do you not apply that thought process or logic to this situation here? Like, how are you not seeing that, like, this is literally a prime example of, like, your ignorance? Like, how do you not see that, Viktor? How? Like, I just don't get it. He's just so consumed by this idea of, like, saving people, but at the cost of what? And what are you really, like, are you saving them? Really? Are you really saving them? Did they need to be saved? I don't know. Like, and, like, it's like, well, what's your version of saving them as well? Like, your version of saving them is, like, turning them into these, like, robots. Like, they'll lose everything that makes them human. It seems like you're just not really in touch with your humanity anymore. Like, you just, maybe you don't even really understand the concept of it anymore. I don't know. Like, I just don't know. And then Ambessa, like, constantly trying to justify everything that she's done. Like, girl, what? And she just, like, lives in this fucking delusion. Like, just, like, she doesn't see reason. Like, how, whatever, I already talked about it ad nauseum. I'll shut the fuck up. You know how I feel about it. Whatever. I don't know. I'm sure I missed something, though. I really thought we were gonna get Echo this episode. Like, at least see a glimpse of him. I don't know where he's at, but whatever. So yeah, let me know what I missed down in the comments, because I'm sure I missed a lot. Because I was just yapping. But, as the kids say. But, yeah. And your thoughts on the episode, you know. Or even just the season in general so far. And predictions, I mean, if you didn't see next episode. So, if you did, obviously, zip it. But yeah, as always, sorry, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. And also, we are going to be doing Squid Game in, like, 2 weeks, I think. Apothecary Diaries in January. Invincible in February, and also we're doing Cowboy Bebop reactions on Patreon exclusively. And I was thinking about, I'm doing, well, yeah, okay. I want to do another, like, longer anime. So, like, some options that were thrown out were JoJo, Fairy Tail. I know One Piece is, like, really long, and I know it's, like, very beloved, but I mean, that's a commitment. So, like, if we want to knock out maybe some of the shorter ones first, like, I know Fairy Tail, like they said, was, like, 200-something episodes. JoJo's shorter, but, I mean, it's still not short by any means. So that's an idea. I forgot what else was on that list. Naruto? That's really long. But still. Anyway, I think I'm leaning towards Fairy Tail. So just let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that. But, I think that's everything. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I will catch you in the next reaction.